With that little click of a button, we're going to give you the tools to energize the children who are important to you. My name is Kelly Carius. I'm the creator of the theory behind no such thing as a bully, and I'm going to take a few minutes to tell you about myself. I love to paint and come up with some strange creations sometimes. I'm endlessly interested in understanding what people love about certain paintings. There's always more to learn about everything. I love nature. These pictures were taken on a fantastic houseboat trip with my best friend's family, somewhere around Denier Beach in northern Manitoba. I come from a hockey family. Here's my brother Kevin playing in a fundraiser for Super Jacob's nonprofit. I believe that if you want to know where you're supposed to be, you just need to look at your feet. I have an amazing family. The only thing better than grown children, I hear, are grandchildren. I drive around in a bright green car, and people sign it to pledge kindness. #KindnessCar. One of my favorite things is unexpectedly running into children and asking them if they would like to sign it. I tell them, the next time you feel like being mean, because we all do sometimes, try to remember signing the car. I believe the opposite of bullying is kindness. We get more of that on which we place our focus. I write books, conflict management, parenting, a biography, fiction, and most of all, what we are here to talk about today, the No Such Thing as a Bully system. The No Such Thing as a Bully system and the Moment of Kindness Foundation have come together to form something really great, and I'm excited to tell you about it. Hi, I'm Kelly. We're here today to talk about how to help a child go from defeated, hopeless, and helpless to powerful, popular, and energized. Now, the system we're going to talk about is called No Such Thing as a Bully. We believe that every child deserves to learn the tools that strengthen them, that help them not only in their day-to-day life at school, but the tools that will help them deal with bullying, the tools that will help them in the workplace, the tools that will move them forward in really positive ways into the future. So before we get too far, let's talk about who this is not for. This webinar is not for anyone who believes that vengeance and revenge are the answers to mistreatment. We need to really be in tune with people who are willing to self-evaluate their own strengths and the role modeling that they are doing for the youth who are around them. This is not for anyone who is offended by the idea of not using the terms bully or victim as labels. The No Such Thing as a Bully system really is a system of tools that strengthen. It's like dealing with bullying is a side effect of these tools. They will help you and your child gain excellent skills for dealing with bullying, but they'll also help you gain skills for dealing with depression, for stress management, for goal setting, just really the day-to-day things that can help you to be happy and to be strong. This workshop is for people who have a child or children in their life who are important to them, people who want to strengthen children and strengthen the child's families, people who are able to see that the current solutions to bullying are not effective, and people who are collaborative and really value every child. So this really isn't so much about what your role with a child is. You might be listening to this and be a parent, you might be a teacher, you might be leading a Sunday school group, you might be leading some other kind of children's youth group, Girl Guides, Boy Scouts. It's not so much the role that you're in that we're looking for as it is the belief system. If you're someone who's looking for a way to teach those soft skills, those strengthening skills to yourself and to others, if you are willing to evaluate yourself and the ways that you cope with these day-to-day matters, then this webinar is for you. and I hope that you will stay tuned. So, we said we're going to do this in 3 easy steps. 3 easy steps. Step 1, shred the labels. We keep our youth and ourselves in a box with the labels that we use. There are so many ideas and techniques that we can use to shred these labels. You don't need to think about yourself or your child as a victim or as a bully. You don't need to even think of yourself as fat or not valuable. We're gonna shatter all of those labels that you put on yourself and any labels that you put on your child. If you can accept a new way to think about bully actions and victim responses, you will be able to implement these tools and these solutions into your life and create a whole entire newfound peace. So that's step 1. Step 1 is looking at, how am I using these labels? What kinds of things do I put myself in a box about? What kinds of things do I put my child in a box about? When you can accept a new way of thinking about bully actions and victim responses, this will lead to new revelations and new solutions. The way that we define a problem leads to the solution. And so if I can give you a different problem definition that you can grab onto that makes sense to you, that's going to lead to different solutions. That's going to lead to you really being able to give your child hope and ideas and coach them through really the difficult situations that our youth need to deal with every day. Step 2 is to get strong. No such thing as a bully is comprised of a finely tuned selection of soft skills. And they're the skills that you get when you go to counseling often, but you don't go to counseling until you're in crisis. And you can't learn properly when you're in crisis. So I want to give you these skills now, while things are calm, while you're just looking at, how do I strengthen my child? How do I strengthen myself? How do I create a happy home? So some of those skills that you're going to look at as you move forward with the no such thing as a bully system is managing your fight or flight response, being able to calm that response and get the blood back into your brain so that you can really start to look at solving problems in a long-term kind of way. We're going to teach you how to change inaccurate thinking. So many people, everyone in the world is walking around having inaccurate thoughts about themselves. Some people more than others. Some people notice them. Some people don't. We're going to tune you into what those inaccurate thoughts are, and I'm going to teach you how to change them. So there's no need for you or your child to be walking around thinking, I'm a loser, I'm no good, I shouldn't even be around. It's so important that we be able to turn those thoughts around. In terms of bullying, we want to teach kids how to let things roll off. So often, kids will tell adults about bullying. They'll tell about 3 times. And if they don't find that solution within those 3 times, then they start to figure out how to solve it themselves. One of the things that happens are those things that they hear from the people who are using bully actions against them stick. So if they're being told, hey kid, you're fat, you're ugly, you're no good, those things are going to stick in their brains. And we can't just say, oh, let that roll off. Oh, just ignore that. That's not enough. We have to teach them how to do that. We have to teach them how to protect themselves from those inaccurate thoughts and from allowing them to take hold. We're going to teach you an awareness of body language and tone of voice and how those things can really protect you from being on the receiving end of bully actions. When people are using bully actions, they're using them for a reason. If they can't get the effect that they want, then they stop. That's really well known. It's really important that we teach our young people how to not give that person using the bully reaction the response that they want. And that's what you're going to get from no such thing as a bully. We talk about boundaries and goal setting. The best way to move a kid out of a difficult situation is to start looking into the future. What's important to you? What are some goals that we can set as a family? What are some goals that you want to set for yourself? If you are a parent watching this, I want to make sure that you know about an app that we partner with called You Know Kids. You'll find it at nosuchthingasabully.com. You can put this app on your phone and on your child's phone and stay connected to their online life. Kids are spending, half their time offline, half their time online. We need to be just as connected to their online lives as we are to their offline lives. The app lets you set things to the sensitivity level that you like, so you can find out if people are swearing on your child's Facebook page. You can find out if there's any drug language or acronyms that are turning up on your child's page. If someone sends a message to your child with a suicide threat, you can step in and help with that. So it's really important that we have these tools that allow us to stay connected to our kids' online lives. Step 3, pass it on. So No Such Thing as a Bully is filled with tools that you can use to help so many people in your life. They'll help you for sure. As you learn them, as you apply them, these are absolutely life-changing tools. And then you need to pass them on to all the important youth in your life. But not only that, we get into conversations where somebody might be talking about stress, and you might say, hey, I learned this meditation from No Such Thing as a Bully. Or you might say, hey, you know what? Here's what I know about affirmations now. So the materials in No Such Thing as a Bully are really meant for you to pass on to other people. They'll change your life, and they'll change the lives of so many people that you love. So, step 1, shred the labels. Step 2, get strong. Step 3, pass it on. I welcome all of your inquiries about No Such Thing as a Bully. There is a way for everyone to take advantage of this. And I will ask you that if you have come this far in the video and you're interested in learning more, please give me a call, 403-447-4404, or send an email to kelly@nosuchthingasabully, and we will get you set up with a membership that is going to change your life and the lives of the people around you. Hey, P.S. Are you a teacher? Or a counselor, or work with a helping agency? We've got memberships for schools too, and we'll certify you in No Such Thing as a Bully. Give Kelly a call, 403-447-4404, or email kelly@nosuchthingasabully.com.